Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my 2 reviews over Belle Collective. You know, I have missed the last couple of reviews. I don't know if some of y'all been living under a rock, but girl, you know, we didn't have no power, no electricity down here in Houston. I think the majority of Texas, I believe. I ain't gonna say the majority of Texas. That was a lie. Some of Texas, basically. We didn't have electricity. Houston, most of Houston, I think, most of Dallas. It just was a mess. So yeah, there was a lot. I got behind on a lot of my reviews, so now I'm trying to play catch up. So more than likely, I'm probably just going to combine the reviews. I probably won't be as detailed as sometimes I like to be because there's so much I have to catch up on. I mean, it's already a new week. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, girl, and then on top of that, girl, I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta like 5 times. Girl, hold on, that episode was so good to me. Anyway, so... all right, so this is Belle Collective. The episode, it starts off where it left off, where I think her name is Kaylin. I can't remember. I think her name is Kaylin. Kaylin, the white girl, Whitefish, the one who started all that chaos and confusion and left out of the brunch. You know what? I didn't see this until I saw the episode. But I see why people are talking about they side-eyeing the fuck out of Antoinette. Antoinette, bitch, I got my good eyes on you. You know, I said that Antoinette and Latrice was 2 of my favorite ones. You know, I don't know about Antoinette. She a little fishy. She a little fishy right now. I'm going to get into her ass in a little bit. So one thing I definitely forgot to mention in my last review was that... girl, this is what happens when you watch shows one time. You miss out on important information. Girl, I forgot that white girl, her, what was it? Her great-great-great-great-grandfather, somebody, one of her family members basically was Jefferson Davis, the president of the Confederate States. Yeah, I saw some of y'all mention that in the comment section, and then I saw other people mention that in the reviews. I was like, girl, how did I miss that? Kaylin, bitch. You gonna sit your white ass up in front of these people's face and try to convince us that you don't come from a family full of racists? Girl. And for your black ass friend Antoinette to low-key sit up there and defend your white ass, knowing the type of family that you come from, you're not going to pay me. And I said this in my last video, not even realizing that she comes from a family full of racists. You're not going to get me to believe that her mama and daddy is much raised in Mississippi. Jefferson Davis, president of the Confederate States, girl, they ain't sat around and talked about the niggers. I'm done for Kaylin right now. I got a little bit for more for her ass in the next episode. So Letitia gives her speech. When I tell you, baby, Letitia is talking. Baby, I put Letitia Luther King. I say, baby, Letitia let the girls know, girl, this is about to go down, girl. We about to rebuild. I was here for it. So Melanie meets with, who is Melanie? Oh, the publicist. Oh, the bad one, girl. I want her to be on the show more next season. She's so bad to me. Melanie meets up with Latrice. You know, Melanie is Latrice's publicist, I believe. Zaddy stops by and lets Latrice know that he basically heard that her brother had got married. Latrice, from what it sounds like, Latrice had, didn't have, not a Cinderella life. She didn't have the best life growing up because Cinderella didn't have the best life growing up either. But, 2 of her brothers were killed. I think one was killed, due to gang violence. The other, I think, was killed in a wreck. And then I think the oldest brother, I'm not exactly sure if he's the oldest or not. But one of her brothers, he was in prison, I think for like 20 years. He murdered someone. I think her dad died. Latrice, hasn't had the best background, doesn't have the best background. So she's kind of pissed off because her and her brother basically are like, her brother, went to prison because someone threatened them. I don't know who the person threatening their family, but girl, clearly your brother loved the ground y'all walk on. This nigga want to kill somebody because somebody threatened y'all. Hello? Girl, that's major. Over a threat. Like, no one, like, he killed somebody because somebody threatened his family. Yeah, shout out to her brother. Ooh. Anyways, girl, y'all owe that man. I'm sorry. Letitia, Glenn. Glenn finally comes home. He's gone, I think 28 days out of the month, I believe. Or 28 days. He's gone 28 days. Yeah. I don't know if it's out of the month or just 28 days and it can lead into another month. I don't know, girl. He's gone 28 days. I think he does the same thing my cousin does. And from what I understand, they can make good money. Girl, they can make good money, girl, doing what they do. So anyways, girl, he comes back, and she lets him know, like, what's going on. This is going on, and, for a temporary, time, I'm not going to be as available as to you as I usually am when you come home. I thought she did a great job of letting him know this is what you should expect. This is what's going to happen. So I don't need you to act like you don't know what's going on. Of course, in true man fashion, that conversation went one ear and not the other. Girl, all I know is Letitia was on a phone call. Baby Glenn wanted something to eat. Girl, he started vacuuming. Now this is the thing, right? I could see how Letitia might not just keep a whole bunch of food in the house. She does have a son, but her son is like, what? How old is that little boy? 3 or 4? Them children, they can eat 3 or 4 chicken nuggets and some french fries and go on by their business. So I could see how she may not keep food in the house. And then with her husband being gone 28 days, it's almost really like no need. Now, I'm not exactly sure how long he's home when he comes back home. I don't know if he's home I don't know if he works 28 days, off 28 days, or off. I forgot how it works. I forgot what he said, if he even said it. Glenn, we know you hungry, but at the end of the day, you are a grown-ass man. It ain't nothing for you to go get in your car and go to the grocery store. Yes, I think Letitia is a stay-at-home mom. Yes, it should be something in the goddamn house. But clearly, this is a new day. This is like, I think from what I could tell, this was like the next day or a couple of days later. At this point, I just feel like Glenn could have just went and just fished for himself. Yes, you should have had something in the house. Yes, it should be some yams in the kitchen. You ain't getting no yams in the kitchen, no yams. He said, when Glenn said, I ain't getting no yams in the kitchen, no yams in the bedroom. When I said when Glenn turned that vacuum on, when Glenn turned that vacuum on, bitch, I hollered. I said, he is so petty and childish. Glenn said, bitch, you gonna hurt me. If I'm not gonna eat, bitch, you not gonna get through that phone call. But yeah, I could see, why he would expect food to be at the house, especially if Tisha is a stay-at-home. I think she is a stay-at-home mom, right? I'm not exactly sure. And she just does those brunches on the week. I can't remember, y'all. I'm sorry. So I could see how he would expect food to be at home, but I also think, like, at the end of the day, like, you're a grown-ass man. Like, it shouldn't be nothing for you just to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go get me a burger. Or I just go to the grocery store and just get something to last me for a few. I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, regardless if you married or not, regardless if you a stay-at-home daddy or stay-at-home wife, if it ain't nothing in the kitchen, bitch, you gonna starve to death. It ain't no different than how I felt about Kenya. Like, Kenya was dead. I know, girl, this ain't got nothing to do with Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Kenya was dead ass wrong for not ordering them no food. She should have got her ass cursed out. But girl, at the end of the day, girl, y'all just gonna sit there and starve to death? Like, that's like, So anyways, girl. Latrice has a family gathering. When I tell you I cried, it was so sad. When her and her brother sat down and had their heart to heart, you could tell they really, really, really love each other. Like I said, he has to. If he decided to kill someone because someone threatened his family, you can't get no bitch. Like, I feel like that's like, girl, But they had a family gathering to honor the loved ones that they lost. And then later that night, her and her brother, like I said, had a heart to heart. You know, you could tell that he was hurt. I'll be honest. I completely understand what he was saying. You know, at the end of the day, regardless of why him and his baby mama don't get along, like, y'all don't like my new girlfriend. Like, someone who potentially could be my wife. Like, I'm not going to be bringing my wife around y'all when y'all don't like my, you know, future wife or wife. You know, more than likely, it's a good chance that the wife and the baby mama don't get along. I don't get along with the baby mama, so I'm just not going to come around. And quiet as it's kept, girl, I think it does, girl, girl, let me shut up, girl. I was about to start bringing the Bible into it. I think quiet as it's kept, girl, whenever you do get married, girl, that is your family. Right? I don't know, girl. Let me know. Like your wife comes, like they come before everybody. So, whatever, girl. Okay, so Letitia, I think this is episode 6. I think I'm on episode 6 now, yeah. So Letitia meets up with Latrice. Letitia, bitch, you ain't shit. You sitting there, girl, Latrice walk up thinking you done order her motherfucking drink. And girl, she like, you order me something to drink? Oh, girl, So you about to ask this girl for her goddamn money. But you can't do something as simple as order her a motherfucking drink? All right, I'll see how y'all bitches operate in Mississippi. Bitch, Latrice said, I want 2 drinks. Hello? Tamra goes to a fertility specialist. I was kind of confused because I thought that Tamra said that she didn't want a baby. Did she say she didn't want a baby or she didn't want a baby right now? I think she said she didn't want a baby right now. Either or, girl. She's at a fertility specialist. Her fibroids are back. So they have to figure out that, and she has to figure out what she wants to do. Antoinette meets up with this bitch. I was just going up for Antoinette. The first 2 episodes, I believe. Now, this bitch is low-key on my shit list. So Antoinette meets up with other black dentists. I'm like, oh, this is cute. Then all of a sudden, girl, the door open and Whitefish walk in. When I tell you, I must have rolled my eyes so hard, my contact popped out my eyeball. Okay, it really didn't pop out, but girl, it should have, based on how hard I rolled my eyes. Why is she here? Why is she here? So Antoinette says that she wanted her to be there at this meeting with the other dentist so she could see what professionalism looks like and so she could not feel attacked. I can't help the way that bitch feel. How she feel is how she feel. But the truth of the matter is she was not attacked. Girl, like that black woman told that white woman, girl, take it to the altar. I can't do shit about that. Hello? Sick of Antoinette. I see why bitches is talking about, girl, they don't really see it for Antoinette like that no more. I see exactly what the fuck they talking about. Girl, I swear to God, I can't even remember nothing. All I remember was Caitlyn sitting there, and I just didn't understand why that white woman was there. I really and this is the real thing. Like, y'all know I don't have no problem. Like, I don't like the same way I don't like some black people, I don't like some white people, I don't like some Hispanic people, I don't like some Asian. Girl, it's just people I just don't like. Ain't got nothing to do with your goddamn skin color. But girl, I don't understand why this white bitch was in the room. I really don't understand it. Like, I don't understand what was the purpose of her being there. So you could pacify her? So you could rock her back and forth and let her, oh no, baby, it's gonna be all right. The black women, they're not here today. You're not gonna be attacked. Bitch, what the fuck? Antoinette, you ain't shit either. Anyway, so Latrice anniversary. Latrice, I think, said that her and Daddy never really celebrate. They usually just sit around and, drink. But this time, because it's 5 years, he said he was going to do something. Girl, when I tell you, Zaddy walked around, I don't care. I love me some Zaddy. I love his voice. I love the way that he talks, girl. Bitch, Zaddy walk around that corner. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Girl, when I tell you Zaddy had some goddamn flour in a bag. When I tell you Latrice, bitch, when I tell you Latrice got that flour and pow! Girl, Latrice got that flour and threw that flour all up in his chest, girl. I said, girl, are y'all playing football in the kitchen with flour? So she pissed off because she thought that they was about to do something. Girl, and I knew Latrice was pissed off when she went to that cabinet. When she went to that cabinet and pulled that bottle of Hennessy out, that bitch pulled that. Bitch, Latrice pulled that bottle of Hennessy out, opened up that. Girl, got the pouring and was sitting on that couch. Baby, Latrice was evil. So Daddy come downstairs and around the corner. He got on his little. Girl, we're gonna say it's cashmere. He got on his little cashmere sweater, his pants that's too big, but that's all right. Niggas don't know how to dress. He got on his pants that's too big and his little shoes. And girl, Latrice, he come downstairs looking like Denzel mixed with some Willie and a little bit of Obama-ish. One thing I love about Latrice gonna hype up her man, girl. That's one thing Latrice gonna do, girl. Latrice is gonna hype up Zaddy, and that's just on period, girl. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, girl. Latrice is gonna hype up Zaddy, girl. I live for Latrice hyping up her man, girl. So he blindfolds her and takes her. They have a lot of property, so they have a golf court. So he takes her, I guess, to a part of the land that they have, and he has hired someone to decorate. She was like, you didn't do that. He was like, I didn't do it. He was like, I paid somebody to do it because I know this is what you wanted. Oh, girl, that's how I be cracking up at him. So anyways, girl, like I said, he blindfolded her. He took her to a little dinner that he had arranged, and everything was good. And this is why I have a question for the people in relationships. Not to say that it's Latrice's fault. Why is it when it's like anniversaries or stuff like that, conversations tend to go left? Or why do y'all feel like certain things should be discussed? If you celebrate your anniversary, for example, I completely understood what Martell and Melody was coming from. I think Martell. When Letitia brought up the infidelity at the dinner, girl, this is supposed to be our anniversary dinner. Ain't nobody trying to talk about no infidelity at no goddamn anniversary dinner. So it's I get Latrice. Girl, you know what it is, girl? Latricia's got a lot going on. Latrice has a lot going on. She has abandonment issues. She has a problem opening up to people. Later on, even in the episode, he even lets her know that you think that by not opening up to me or opening up to people that it makes the problem go away. She has issues. I really felt bad for Latrice because from what I gathered from what she said was basically, my brother was in prison. 2 of my brothers have died. My father, he died. So it's from what I got from it was her saying, I'm scared to open up to people because I think at some point you're going to leave me. So why do I need to be vulnerable with you or open up to you when at the end of the day, you're going to leave me for whatever reason or due to whatever reason, and I'm going to be by myself? It's actually kind of really, really sad when you think about it. I was like, damn. But I did think that he didn't help it when he didn't abandon her. Like he told her, I ain't leave you. I went back to the house. That man is cracking me up. When she was like, girl, so hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. So they get into an argument, right? They get into an argument because she said that he talks about women. And he said that basically, he said the only thing he said that if Latrice was to be out of his life, period, he'll be fine. But did y'all hear what he said? That man said that basically, if you died or left me, I'm going to be fine with another woman. I'm going to be all right. I can go get another woman. Girl, while that's probably some of the realest shit I ever heard, that... Girl, that will crush my spirit, especially if somebody who I looked up, my girl talk. You really gonna tell me some shit like that? How you gonna tell me some shit like give a fuck about you at the end of the day. Like, I know that's not what he probably meant, but just to let you know that basically, girl, regardless if you hear or not, girl, I'm gonna be all right. I can find another wife. I will be able to move on with or without you. I was like, okay, girl, the girls is. So, anyways, girl, she brought up basically him. That's what started the argument. She brought up him talking about other women, and he said that she was lying. This is the thing. I don't believe that Latrice was lying. The reason why I don't think Latrice was lying was for the simple fact that he didn't. If you can say something to your wife like, if you gone out of my life, period, I'll be fine. I can see you mentioning other women here and there. Not necessarily that you would cheat on her or that you cheated on her, but I could see you giving her this idea in her head. Like, her insecurities her insecurities are there based off some of the shit that you say too, Zaddy. I could tell. Based off that goddamn fucked up comment that you said. Even though low-key it might be the truth, but still. Latrice said she doesn't like to feel vulnerable because she said it makes her feel weak. She said that even when her father died, she never cried. Like, Latrice needs to go to, like, girl, I think we all need to go to some therapy. But, Latrice, it's sad because she feels like, I got to be this strong black woman. And it's just like, girl. So anyways, Marie is playing with her grandkids. She lets us know that she was diagnosed with lupus. Her husband basically ain't coming home. He ain't shit. Marie is delusional. That boy is not ready to run none of those businesses. Basically, Marie's whole thing is anything can happen to me anytime soon. And you basically are the head and you need to be prepared to run these businesses. Well, guess what, Marie? If you die, everybody's going to die. If your day was tomorrow, baby, your businesses will go under. Because if it's left up to that son of yours, your son don't even take care of his kids. And that should be his top priority. You think he give a fuck about your businesses? Your son can't even work. He can't work. Your son don't even work. But you think that if something happened to you tomorrow, if something happened to you tomorrow, that he would be prepared or equipped to take care of or run 10 businesses or help with one of the businesses? No! You need to be thinking of something else, Marie, because your son ain't where it's at. I'm sorry. Antoinette, Sage, and Champagne. Antoinette, are all your friends white? For those who have followed me, I've always looked at people sideways. When I see a group full of white people, and it's that one token nigga in the friend group, I say, okay. When I see all black people and it's that one white person in the group, I say, okay. But it really, actually, really, really bothers me when I see like a group of white people and that one black person. I don't know. I'm not saying that black people and white people don't have anything in common. That's not what I'm saying. But what I do think is strange that I just need to know her background. Like, what did you grow up at? Because like, are you cool with Latrice because of the show? Because like the girls that were in your house, they're not part of the show. So I'm thinking Latrice was only there because of the show. Are you and Latrice cool because of the show? And those are actually your real friends in real life. Clearly you like white men. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But girl, now you got a circle full of white friends. And then that bitch, Kaylin, got the nerve to sit there and say, it's hard to feel empowered when violent people are continuously taking off earrings and shoes. See, this is what I be talking about. People just be making up shit. Ain't nobody took off no fucking earrings, Kaylin. Hello? Ain't nobody took off no goddamn shoes, Kaylin. Granddaughter, whoever you are of Jefferson Davis. Wasn't nobody violent with you. Didn't nobody attack you. And bitch, it wasn't for your ass to feel empowered. You know why? It's the reason why when Letitia get up, she say, girl, I say I'm a strong black woman. It's the reason why that's part of the affirmation, right? It's the reason why you supposed to repeat I'm a strong black woman. Because guess what? I ain't supposed to be there. And your ass damn sure ain't supposed to be there. Antoinette, you low-key full of shit. Because I get it. Marie, you and Marie. Antoinette full of shit, I'm sorry. Because you just literally told Marie the other day that her beef that she got with Latrice ain't your beef. And y'all was starting all over and y'all ain't got no problem with each other. Didn't Antoinette say that? So now all of a sudden, girl, since Caitlyn feels some type of way, or Caitlyn feels some type of way about Marie, is that why you didn't invite Marie to your goddamn house? Because you just said that her beef wasn't your beef. I mean, that Latrice beef with Marie wasn't your beef. So why the fuck is Caitlyn beef with Marie your fucking beef? If you gonna dislike Marie, just dislike her on your own. But clearly you said that y'all was putting whatever happened between them ain't got shit to do with you. Antoinette, you got some explaining to do at that reunion, sister girl. They staged the house. I really didn't care about that because I was so disgusted. Latrice has a dinner night to make up for the other night. She felt as though she ruined their anniversary. You know, again, Zaddy says, I didn't abandon you. I didn't abandon you. I went to the house. Okay, technically you went to the house, but however, if you have someone who's telling you that they feel that they have abandonment issues and you up and just leave, that probably does contribute to what they're feeling, or it makes their feelings feel valid in a certain way. Even though it's not like you see what I'm saying? Even though it was something that's like just, oh God, I just went back to the house. I'm in the back of the yard and I went to the house. She probably did feel like, bitch, there goes somebody else running away from me. Like, I think the thing that Latrice needs again is just some therapy. Because I think this, I don't know, girl. I'm not no therapist, child. Girl, when I tell you, bitch. Girl, she said, baby, when I tell Latrice that she woke up and her watch was gone. Latrice said she woke up and baby, Latrice said, you know, Zaddy had bought her Rolex. Latrice said she woke up. Latrice said she went to bed. Her watch was on the counter, on the dresser. She said she woke up. Her watch was gone. Baby Zaddy said, "Bitch, fuck you. You want to sit there and start some shit on camera? I'm taking my watch back." Quad is kept her. He really got that watch for himself, clearly, because you can't give nobody a gift and take it back. And then Quad is kept. He already said I gave it to her so she could make sure she on time to get home. Anyways, girl, I like them, girl. I like Zaddy. I like Latrice. All right, y'all, that's it. I gotta watch Love and Marriage. I watch Basketball Wives. All right, y'all, I'm gone.